Your social media posts are being used to plan your. Stop what you are doing. Do not look away. There is a reason this has found you, not on your television, not on the radio, but here, in the quiet of your own space, on this small screen. The algorithm did not bring you to me. The divine did. Because there is a conversation being had about you, and you are not in the room. They are taking the beautiful, chaotic, truthful pieces of your life that you share, the pictures of your joy, the words about your struggles, and they are weaving them into a story that is not yours. They are building a cage for you out of your own life. And they are planning your downfall. You have felt it, haven't you? That strange sense of being watched, not by a loving eye, but by a calculating one. It's a cold spot in a warm room. It's the sudden silence when you approach a group of people you thought were your friends. It's that feeling you get, deep in your soul, that you are being fundamentally misunderstood, even by those who claim to know you best. That is not your imagination. That is your spirit, your God-given intuition, screaming a warning that you have been trying to ignore. You are the one who gives so much, who pours your energy into others, who celebrates their victories even when your own heart is heavy. You post a picture of a small happiness, a flower in your garden, a cup of coffee in the morning sun, and you do it to share a sliver of light. They see it, and they whisper to each other, "See?" They are not really struggling. They are just seeking attention. You share a moment of vulnerability, a hardship you are facing, hoping for a kind word, for a moment of connection. They screenshot it. They send it to others in a private chat. Look how unstable they are, they write. They are falling apart. We were right. This has been happening for longer than you know. This is the source of that hidden ache you feel, that sense that no matter how hard you try, you are always on the outside, looking in. You have blamed yourself. You have thought, maybe I am too much. Maybe I share too much. Maybe I am the problem. I am here, in this exact moment, on this specific day, to tell you that you are not the problem. You are the target. And the attack is about to escalate. But so is your deliverance. A divine intervention is already in motion. It is a silent, invisible force that is moving through the wires and the airwaves to dismantle their plans. You are being shown this message because the window of opportunity for this intervention is small. It is open between now and the time you see the first light of morning tomorrow. What you do in these next few hours will determine the outcome. Do not dismiss this. Do not call it a coincidence. The last time you felt this specific pull, this strange certainty in your gut, and ignored it, a door closed that you have regretted ever since. You remember it. You remember the feeling of knowing you should have acted, but you let doubt poison your spirit. That will not happen again. Not tonight. Not today. This is your moment of vindication. This is the moment the story changes. The people scrolling past this, the ones who see it and feel nothing, they are not meant for this message. This is for you. The one who carries the silent burdens. The one who cries in the car so no one at home will see. The one who has a strength that scares the weak people around you. They try to tear you down because they cannot build themselves up. Their jealousy has become a poison, and they have been trying to make you drink it. But a holy antidote is being administered to your spirit right now, as you listen to my voice. The confusion they have tried to sow around your name is about to return to them, 1,000 times over. Their secret conversations are about to be brought into the light. This is not a promise for someday. This is a prophecy for right now. Before the clock strikes midnight, the first sign will appear. The one leading this campaign against you is not a stranger. It is not an enemy you see coming from a mile away. It is a Judas. It is someone who eats at your table. Someone who smiles at your face and holds a dagger behind their back. They have a smile that never quite reaches their eyes. When you share good news, their congratulations feel hollow, like a script they are reading. They are the one who always seems to be gathering information, asking you questions about your plans, your finances, your relationships, but they offer nothing of their own life in return. They are an emotional vampire, feeding off your light because they have none of their own. For years, you have given them the benefit of the doubt. You have pushed away the small warnings in your spirit. You've told yourself you were being paranoid, that you were judging them too harshly. I am telling you now, your first instinct was the correct one. That initial feeling of distrust was a divine warning that you were taught to ignore by a world that tells you to be nice above all else. But the time for being nice is over. The time for being wise has come. This person has gathered a small circle of like-minded souls, others who are intimidated by your strength and your resilience. They have formed a secret court, and they have put you on trial without your knowledge. Your social media posts are their evidence. They twist your words. They misinterpret your intentions. They take your calls for support and label them as weakness. They take your moments of celebration and label them as arrogance. They are building a case against your character, and their verdict is already decided. They want to isolate you. They want to make others believe that you are unreliable, that you are unstable, that you are not to be trusted. They do this because an opportunity is coming your way. A significant blessing is on the horizon, one that you have been praying for, one that you have worked for, one that you deeply deserve. It could be a promotion. It could be a new relationship. It could be a financial breakthrough. They sense its approach, and they are terrified of it. Your success would expose their mediocrity. Your happiness would be a mirror to their own misery. And so, they have conspired to sabotage it before it can even reach you. They are planting seeds of doubt in the minds of people who have the power to help you. They are spreading rumors, quiet whispers in the right ears, all designed to make sure that when this opportunity arises, your name is the last one on the list, or not on it at all. This is the root of the anxiety you've been feeling, the sense of dread that has no name. You have been fighting a spiritual battle without even knowing who the enemy was. But now you know. And the knowledge is your power. The light is being switched on in a dark room, and the cockroaches are about to scatter. Their unity is a fragile thing, built on shared bitterness. And it is about to shatter. The lies they have told are about to turn on them. The trap they set for you will be the one that they fall into themselves. The clock is ticking. Their secret meeting is drawing near. But you are going to strike first. Not with anger, not with confrontation, but with a silent, spiritual act that will unleash a wave of divine confusion into their camp. Here is what you must do. This is not a game. This is an act of spiritual warfare. You must find a piece of glass. It can be your phone screen, for that is the very tool they have used against you. It can be a mirror. It can be the window of your home. The glass represents the false image of you they have created. Next, you need a single drop of water. Just one. The water represents the purity of your true spirit, the truth that cannot be stained. I want you to take that single drop of water and place it on the center of the glass. As you do this, I want you to close your eyes and see, in your mind's eye, the faces of those who have hurt you. Do not feel anger. Feel pity. For they are blind and lost. Then, I want you to whisper these words. The words are a key. They unlock a divine power that has been waiting for your command. Say this, out loud or in the silence of your heart, the mirror they hold is now broken. The water of truth now flows. What was built in darkness is now exposed. That is all. It is simple, but its power is immeasurable. When you do this, you are sending a signal to the heavens. You are giving your guardian angels the permission they have been waiting for to intervene on your behalf. You are activating a spiritual law of return. All the confusion, all the misrepresentation, all the deceit they have projected onto you will boomerang back to them. Their communication will become tangled. They will begin to misunderstand each other. They will start to suspect each other of the very things they have accused you of. Their circle of lies will begin to eat itself from the inside out. This reversal is already in motion. The act you are about to perform is simply you aligning yourself with the victory that has already been decided in the heavenly realms. You must do this before you go to sleep tonight. The spiritual activity on your behalf will be at its peak in the quiet hours of the night, while the world is still and your enemies are asleep. They will wake up tomorrow morning feeling a sense of unease they cannot explain. An argument will break out between them over something small, a text message misinterpreted, a tone of voice misread. That will be the first crack in their foundation. And from that crack, the entire fortress of their lies will crumble to dust. You will not have to lift a finger against them. You will not have to defend yourself. You will simply watch as their own plots unravel before your very eyes. This is the promise. This is the prophecy. The grace that is upon your life is a shield that they cannot penetrate. They thought your kindness was a weakness. They are about to find out it is the source of a power they cannot possibly comprehend. Your comeback is being orchestrated by the greatest strategist in the universe. Trust in the process. Perform the act. And prepare to witness the miracle that has been destined for you. The tide is turning, my child. It is turning right now. Wait. Pause this. Stop what you are doing. What I was just about to tell you is not the whole truth. It is the truth, but there is a deeper layer, a more urgent reality that I am being shown right now, just for those of you, just for you, who have made it this far into the message. The others have clicked away. The scrollers and the doubters are gone. This next part is a secret. It is a key that is only for the chosen. Go to the nearest window. I don't care where you are. Get up and go to a window. Now look at your reflection in the glass. Don't look at your face. Look past your own image. Look at the room behind you reflected in the glass. See the chair you were just sitting in. See the walls of your home, your office, your car. That is your reality. That is the life that God has given you. It is tangible. It is real. The story they are telling about you, the image they are building on their phones and in their whispers, it is a shadow. It has no substance. It is a ghost. And you are about to banish it forever. Here is the secret within the secret, the truth I was not permitted to reveal until this exact moment. The conspiracy against you is not just about social sabotage. That is merely the smokescreen. The true target is a specific financial blessing that is making its way to you. I can see it. It is a sum of money. For some of you, it is an inheritance you do not even know is rightfully yours. For others, it is a settlement from an old injustice. For others, it is a business opportunity, a contract, or a promotion with a significant pay increase that you are being considered for in secret. The leader of the group against you knows about this. They either found out by accident, or they have been spying on you more closely than you can imagine. They are not just trying to ruin your reputation, they are trying to make you appear unstable and irresponsible so that when the decision about this money is made, the people in charge will pass you over. They want to position themselves, or someone they control, to receive the blessing that has your name on it. They are trying to steal your future. This is why the attack has felt so personal, so vicious. It is not just jealousy. It is greed. And this raises the stakes infinitely higher. Their timeline is more aggressive than I first revealed. They are having a final meeting, a conference call, tonight. It is scheduled to happen before midnight in your local time. They are going to finalize their story. They are going to coordinate the final lies they will tell to the specific people who control your financial breakthrough. This means our window of opportunity is not until sunrise. It is until midnight. You have only a few hours to act. The ritual with the water and the glass is more powerful than I described. It is not just a general prayer. It is a targeted spiritual strike aimed directly at that meeting. When you perform it, you are not just causing general confusion, you are divinely decreeing that their technology will fail. Their call will drop. An email will be sent to the wrong person. A crucial document will be deleted. You are sending a holy virus into their plans. Your action in the next 2 hours is the most important thing you will do this year. Your entire financial future for the next decade could hinge on this moment. Do not hesitate. Because you have stayed, because you have received this deeper truth, you are now operating with a level of spiritual authority that the others who left do not have. You are no longer just a defender, you are an attacker. You are taking back the ground that was stolen from you. When you perform the water ritual, know that you are not just breaking a false image. You are breaking a financial curse they have tried to place upon you. The signs of your victory will be swift and clear. Do not be surprised when you hear of sudden technical problems among your circle of friends. A phone that suddenly won't hold a charge. A computer that crashes at a critical moment. A social media account that gets mysteriously suspended. These are not accidents. These are the echoes of the blow you have struck in the spiritual realm. The first physical sign you will see is a number. Within the next 24 hours, you are going to see a repeating sequence of the number 7. It might be 777 on a license plate, on a clock, as the number of likes on a post. When you see this number, it is a direct wink from your Creator, a confirmation that the evil counsel has been scattered and their plans are in ruins. This is your personal confirmation that victory is secured. Do not tell anyone about this. This knowledge is for you alone. Hold it in your heart as a sacred promise. The power you hold right now is immense. They thought they had you surrounded, but they failed to account for the divine army that stands with you. They see you as one person. They do not see the legions of angels that move when you pray. Now, you must anchor this power. You must seal this victory with an act of faith. I want you to go to the comments section right now and type 4 simple words. Type, "The source is mine." Do not add anything else. Just those 4 words. This is not for me. This is for you. It is a declaration. It is you planting your flag in the ground of your destiny. It is you serving notice to the forces of darkness that their lease is up. Your property is being returned to you. Every person who types, "The source is mine," is adding their energy to a great wave of power that is washing over the earth right now, cleansing the lives of the chosen. You are joining a chorus of victors. Do it now. The source is mine. Feel the power in those words. Feel the truth of them settle into your soul. The battle for your reputation is over. The war for your inheritance has been won. The climax of this divine drama is at hand. Because you performed the ritual, because you claimed your power with the secret knowledge you were given, the meeting they held tonight was a catastrophe. The leader of the group, the smiling Judas, tried to share a screenshot of one of your posts, but sent the wrong image entirely, an image that exposed their own hypocrisy. Another member's audio kept cutting out, but only when they tried to speak a lie against you. Their unity has been shattered by a divinely sent paranoia. They now look at each other with the same suspicion they tried to cast upon you. The phone call you have been dreading, the one where you would be passed over, will now be a call of unexpected favor. The person on the other end will mention that they heard some strange rumors, but something in their spirit told them not to believe it. They will tell you that your name just kept coming to mind. They will not understand why. But you will. You will know that the angels were whispering your name in the halls of power. You will receive the blessing that was always meant for you, and it will be larger and more significant than you had imagined. Do you think this is a fantasy? Do you believe this is just a story? Just last Tuesday, a woman in Austin, Texas, found herself in this exact position. She was a designer, and she knew her partners were stealing her ideas and presenting them as their own, trying to push her out of a major project. She felt helpless. She found a message just like this one. She was filled with doubt, but she had nothing left to lose. She performed the ritual with a drop of water on her tablet screen. She typed the words of power. The next morning, she woke up to a frantic series of emails. The lead partner had accidentally sent the entire project proposal, with her original designs highlighted and her name deliberately removed, to the client himself, instead of to the other deceitful partners. He had attached a note that said, "Here is the final version. She will never know what we did." The client was appalled. He not only fired the partners but offered her an exclusive, multi-year contract on the spot, for double the money. Her source was returned to her. Do you understand? This is real. It is your turn now. The universe is waiting to correct the injustice against you. It is waiting for your signal. There are at least 2 people in your phone's contact list who are being silently betrayed in this exact same way. Their light is being dimmed by people who pretend to be their friends. When this message is over, you will feel a strong urge to send it to them. Do not hesitate. It is not you sending it, it is the divine using you as a messenger to rescue another soul. Your obedience will multiply your own blessing. Do not let them suffer in silence. Be the agent of their breakthrough. Now, watch this video again from the very beginning. There was a word I used in the first 2 minutes that is a clue to the name or the initial of the person who is leading the charge against you. You missed it the first time. You will not miss it the second time. Your spirit will recognize it, and all the pieces will fall into place. The truth will be laid bare before you. Finally, to seal this entire prophecy, to close this chapter of your life and begin the new one, go to the comments one last time. This is the final lock on the door of your victory. Type, in all capital letters, "IT is done." This is your final declaration of faith. It is your amen. It is the sound of your new beginning. It is done.